It's 1963, and what a year this is turning out to be. John Kennedy is President of the United States, and he wants to send a man to the moon. This man, perhaps. Or this one. Back in Britain, the nation's newest teenager is Princess Anne, who is heading off to boarding school. She's certainly growing up a fine young filly there. Meanwhile, her mother, Queen Elizabeth, is touring the farthest outpost of the empire. It's her second visit to her favourite colony, and as usual, there's a warm welcome from her loyal subjects. In London, however, there is scandal in Parliament about Government Minister John Profumo, who has apparently taken up sailing. He has recently been caught jumping aboard a high-class keeler. Meanwhile, the youth of the nation are going mad over the latest craze, rock and roll. These Liverpool lads have even formed a band and called it a creepy-crawly name, the Beatles. They won't get very far with a name like that. In the eternal city of Rome, long-serving Pope John the 23rd has finally had a promotion. He's been called to the boss's office, permanently. Candidates for the Vatican vacancy are now arriving for job interviews. London boy Cliff Richard is getting ready to take his inflatable living doll and his shadows off on a summer holiday. Now, if Cliff wanted a really sunny summer holiday, he would surely be going to the sunshine capital, Blenheim, New Zealand. Basking under blue Pacific skies, Blenheim is the perfect place for work, play, and everything in between. The natives are friendly, the girls are gorgeous, and you can get to Blenheim from almost anywhere, by bus or plane, boat or train. Parks and gardens delight the eye, while picturesque fields of onions, garlic and sheep waft their fragrances over the township. People come to Blenheim to work the land, enjoy the scenery, and relax in the sun, all of them seeking health, prosperity, and a fuller life. A fuller life insurance policy, that is, and they can arrange that policy at the Fuller Brothers office. That's Bill and Graham Fuller, Insurance Agents Supreme. Graham Fuller has always been a very bright lad, and one day in 1962, he had another bright idea.
He rang me one morning. He said, "We are going to form a Lions Club." And I said, "Are we?" He at that time was the International Director of Lions for New Zealand. And he said, "Make out a list of 80 businessmen, no Rotary, no Rotarians." And we ended up getting 40 charter member club in Blenheim. Great variation of people, doctors, and you name it, we had it.
So the formal charter was signed with due pomp and ceremony, and Blenheim became the 52nd Lions Club in New Zealand. 10 years later, that original charter was badly damaged in a fire that destroyed the meeting rooms, but the important pieces and the club were saved. Even before its formal charter, the new club launched its first fundraiser, an elephant race. 6 of the giant pachyderms thundered down Market Street, ridden by Mayor Sid Harling and 5 other councillors. A huge crowd cheered them on. Elephant Jumbo won the race, and Lions raised £200, 3 shillings and twopence for intellectually handicapped children. From there, projects came thick and fast. The River Carnival included a dog paddle race for real dogs, a frog jumping contest, and a special prize for the biggest eel. The day concluded with a pitched naval battle between Lions and JCs, which only ended when both ships were sunk. The Top Spot project also became a regular fundraiser, as Lions took over the popular eating place and donated the proceeds to worthy causes. Later on, aspiring politicians performed death-defying deeds in their quest to become Blenheim's Mayor for a Day. Speaking of mayors,
I think Lions have been one of the better, I think the best of these groups in the district. But I can recall very clearly their wood chopping projects, which went on for years, and go out together, collect the wood, cut it up, and then, most importantly, of course, they delivered it to the people in need of firewood. And to me, that was one of the really, really top projects the club's had.
As Mayor of Marlborough, I would like to offer my congratulations to Blenheim LIons for 50 years of fantastic service to this community. I couldn't think of the thousands of hours that you have put in serving our people, and I want to thank you very much for it. You know, there's a lot of memorable projects over that period of time, but just one that's involved the council is the Taylor River Walkway, and I want to thank you for helping develop that fantastic facility. But it's a fantastic record, and I just hope that you have a very good celebration, and I wish you all the best for the next 50 years.
I understand that Graham Fuller is still involved with Lions, and Graham was one of the first members. Well, that's wonderful. He must be 90 now. It's just a sign of not just of the projects, those sort of things, but the fellowship that's created, because nobody stays in one organisation for a long length of time unless there's more to it than just, you know, the work and the projects.
Another very successful project is the annual Bride of the Year contest that continues to this day. Blenheim Lions ran this for many years before handing it on to the ladies of Beavertown. Bevies of beautiful brides enter this contest each year, though on one occasion, 2 were disqualified after the judges made close scrutiny of their testimonials. And so the work goes on. The annual telephone book delivery, fertilizer fiesta, Christmas mistletoe market, environment and peace poster competitions, the can tab collection for kidney kids, and firewood for the needy. The long-running science fair, spectacles for the Pacific Islands, support for young Leos and junior speechmaker competitions, and assistance with dozens of community projects and street appeals each year. Plus one-off special projects that have funded emergency rescue vehicles, walkers for disabled kids, a pool hoist for the local aquatic centre, and hospital beds for Vanuatu. Hardly a day goes by without members of Blenheim Lions doing something, somewhere, to serve the community.
Yeah, we just want to say thank you very much to the Blenheim Lions Club for everything that they do in the community for 50 years of service to the community. And we're very grateful for what they do for us each year. We receive a cheque at Christmas time from them. And also we receive firewood from the Blenheim Lions Club as well for all of our clients that would normally never have firewood. And if it wasn't for the Blenheim Lions Club, those people would be very cold during the winter. So just congratulations again, and keep up the good work for the next 50 years. Thank you from Bread of Life.
Congratulations on 50 wonderful years. You guys are amazing. We've been going for only 13 years, and right from the start, the Lions have been there for us. And the best thing as far as we're concerned is we haven't even asked for it. You've just come to us, you've recognised that we're fulfilling a need, and you're backing us. So thanks guys so much. It also means so much to our volunteers because we know that you actually go out and work for the money. You work so hard and then you give it all away. So on behalf of the needy families in Blenheim who benefit from what we do here, thank you so much. It is truly appreciated.
Marlborough Lions and its predecessors, Marlborough Electric and the former Marlborough Electric Power Board, have had an association with Blenheim Lions for in excess of 30 years in relation to the Marlborough Schools Science and Technology Fair. It's been a most enjoyable relationship with the Lions over that period, and over that period some thousands of Marlborough school children have benefited from the science fair. For some children it's been their first opportunity to become involved with science. For others, they've been able to hone their skills, and all of the children have benefited from their participation. And I think the Blenheim Lions can take considerable credit for what they have done in relation to the science fairs. They've run very smoothly, and this has been of real benefit to the community, just like the other projects that Blenheim Lions have undertaken. And I understand that this year is the 50th anniversary of Blenheim Lions, and I'll congratulate them on this achievement and wish them all the very best for the future.
Birthright Marlborough would like to congratulate Blenheim Lions on being 50 years young. It's a great attainment, and we've had over 30 years of experience with them that I know about. Their expertise has helped our Blenheim Birthright Committee, which has been fantastic, and also for the children. There's been such a lot of help for the children and their one-parent families. And I think of the firewood that's been done over many years, and that's such a help in the winter. And then the annual Christmas party. Some children wouldn't even get to have a party if it wasn't for Blenheim Lions. And the other thing, of course, is the camps. And I will remember one of the camps down at Curious Cove. I lined up all the adults and the children to come down on the jetty and meet the lions. I said, the lions are coming. Well, we're all lined up there. And one little boy beside me looked up at me and said, I don't see any lions. So I thought, that's something I have to remedy afterwards. And I hope that some of the children that were there, they will put into the community what Blenheim Lions have put into this community. It's been fantastic.
But it isn't all work and no play for the Lions and Lionesses of Blenheim. When the jobs are done, the time comes to comb the manes, wag the tails, and roar into some serious fun and fellowship.
Yo, dial up that pacemaker, G. I got something to say. The Yellow Vest Posse. H-E-L to the P coming at you now. The Yellow Vest Posse. Well, you might see me cruising in my old folks ride. Blinker's been on since I got inside. You thinking I'm a folky shuffleboarding old time, but I'm a Lions Club member and a real good rhymer. You know I dress to impress, fly as I can be. Wear my yellow vest whenever doing good deeds. I might kick it in the park and over planting trees. Selecting eyeglasses to help the kiddies see. Lions Club, no time for rest. Lions Club, we be rocking the vest. Lions Club, straight up we're doing more. Lions Club, let me hear you roar.
In an effort to catch their prey, many lions become masters of camouflage and disguise. But no matter how hard they try, they just can't hide those lion eyes.
But I'm a Lions Club member and a real good rhymer. You know I dress to impress, fly as I can be. Wear my yellow vest whenever doing good deeds. I might kick it in the park and over planting trees. Selecting eyeglasses to help the kiddies see. Lions Club, no time for rest. Lions Club, we be rocking the vest. Lions Club, straight up we're doing more. Lions Club, let me hear you roar. Come on, bowling in my driveway, I might look pretty lame, but I'm a Mac Daddy name, volunteering is my game. I can mend a broken sump pump, know how to dig a stump, rolling shears in my hand, I'll make your rhododendron jump. See, I got skills to amaze you, fall down, I'm gonna raise you. Got a dry turkey sandwich, I mayonnaise you.
A lot of things have changed in the past 50 years, things that could scarcely be imagined in 1963. But one thing has stayed the same, the energy, commitment and love of their community that inspires the members of Blenheim Lions to give their time and skills to the service of others. And in doing so for 50 years, this pride of Lions has also become the pride of Blenheim.
Can I wish you all the very best for your celebrations and to congratulate you on what you've done and hope the next 50 years is so satisfactory for you. Thank you.
Back up, we're gonna roar. No time for rest. Stone rocking the vest. Philanthropic to the core. Back up, we're gonna roar. The hungry help the helpless, held the selfish way to stick it.